Hi guys, it's Bethany, your crafty BFF, and I am on today with a project share. This is an outgoing swap that I am participating in. This is the Maggie Swap 2025, hosted by Larissa, who is October Avenue Crafts. I will have her linked in the description box down below. This was a make to, get to. Of course, I went ahead and made one for Larissa as well, for hosting such an amazing swap. The requirements are here. We had to make a chunky memory dex card, 2 sets of Crafter's Choice embellishments, 10 die cuts, a small trinket box or bag, a set of 2 handmade bows, and a $5 store-bought goodie, and then package it all cute. So this is what I have made. This is a desk caddy. I followed a tutorial from someone here on YouTube. Cannot remember the name, but I will have them linked in the description box down below in case you're interested. I will have that tutorial linked. I was inspired by Miss Gina Utley. I'll have her linked in the description box down below as well, because I saw that she had made one of these for a swap that she was in, and I wanted to do something different, something that wasn't an embellishment book, something that wasn't a tote, you know, something different. And so this is what I came up with. It has these gold feet on it. They are just beads that I hot glued onto the bottom. It's got this huge compartment in the middle that has all of the requirements, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pockets on the side, and each pocket has a box in it that has extra goodies. So all my requirements are in here, and everything on the outside is extra, because that's how I am. I'm extra. This one is going to be Larissa's, and then the other two are they're all pretty much the same, just minor decorating differences, and I will show you the differences as we go along. So super cute little caddy. I used this, my favorite paper from Garden Party, and stitched around all of the matting pieces, even the sides here. Then I made the boxes out of this pattern paper here. I did cut a window in the box to make an acetate window, and then I finished it off by putting this mint green pom-pom trim all around the edge. Okay, so of course I made simple little cards for each participant, or for Larissa and for the 2 swap partners. So there's this card, just pretty simple. I double matted with gold foil and this pink floral pattern paper, stitched with my gold thread, and popped this cut apart up on foam. The cards are all different, so I will show those just in case you're looking for some inspiration. So there's this one. It says, "Take time to smell the roses." And then, if I can get it back in there, the last card is this one, and it says, "Look at you grow." Just left it blank on the inside with my sticker on the back. And then let's go over the memory dex cards. Larissa's is the only one that's a little different. I made this box with an acetate lid to house my memory dex card, and this is my chunky monkey of a memory dex card. I have a paper ruffle. Well, first of all, I ordered one of those heat guns to get all the hot glue strings off, so I'm going to do that before I send it out because I cannot find mine anywhere. I lost it in the move, so I ordered another one. It's supposed to be here today, so forgive the hot glue strings. They will be gone before I send this out. But first of all, I cut the base out in 110-pound cardstock and this floral pattern paper. I did use some snow tool and stitched around to make it a sequin shaker memory dex card, although it's so chunky you can't really tell that it's a shaker, but I still like the texture that it gives the background. We've got a paper ruffle, this chipboard ticket I popped up on foam to give it even more chunkiness. We've got this hello chipboard sentiment. We've got this chipboard Polaroid of the swan. Then we've got a rosette that I made out of one of the pattern papers, some of this gold mesh, the yellow bow, this yellow chipboard flower, and then the chipboard swan on top. So that's how my mem decks came out. The other two are a little bit different. So here's this one. Same concept, just we have a couple of different little pieces. Like this one has a black and white chipboard floral piece. Oh, there's some crepe paper back there. The chipboard fox. This ticket instead of the pink ticket, and another paper ruffle there. And then the last one is just a little bit different from that one. There's those hot glue strings I was talking about. So there is the last one. Nice and chunky, just the way we like them. Love it, love it, love it. So that's my memory dex cards. Trinket boxes. I was lucky enough in my challenge to receive a whole bunch of these butterfly containers, and I thought they'd be perfect for the Maggie home swap. So each person is getting a different color. There's a pink one, a mint green one, and a blue one. Oh, that one just opened. But the contents inside are pretty much the same. I've wire wrapped some beads. There are several wire wrapped beads in here. Yes, several wire wrapped beads. We've got a bow cabochon. We've got a butterfly bead. We've got we've got actually a couple of these little floral pieces. Wood veneer floral pieces. We've got this wood veneer butterfly, this wood veneer leaf, like skeleton leaf. We've got a pink star confetti filled bauble, a little pink heart charm, one of these little doodads, and this charm here. I thought this was very Maggie Holmes, so that is my little trinket box. Some items may vary, but I tried to keep them as close as I could. And this is actually an extra. I couldn't help myself. I made everyone a dangle with these really pretty Maggie-esque type charms and wire wrapped the beads. We've got this gorgeous charm here. We've got a pink swan, the wire wrapped beads, a yellow leather tassel, and like they are pretty much all the same as well. Some blue, some yellow, some green and pink, and then we've got a bow, and then the focal point is these gorgeous butterfly charms with the tulips in the middle tied with a bow. So that's just an extra. But I had to. I just had to. Guys, I'm so nervous about this swap because there are some very, very talented ladies in this swap, and I really have put my heart and soul into this, so I hope that that really shows through, because I worked hard on this, and I hope my Larissa and the recipients love it. For my bows, I made this little pizza box. I did use this floral pattern paper from the collection and stitched around with my gold thread on all of the matting pieces. I kept it pretty simple and just used a pink doily and then spelled out the word bows with some thickers. And we only had to make 2 bows, but I actually made 4 because I just recently bought this die from Scrap Diva Designs and I'm obsessed with it. So I made these 2 first. This is my favorite KS Craft bow, the angel wing bow from KS Craft. Made them with this floral pattern paper and then this pink diamond pattern paper, and then I put a rolled flower in the center of them. So those were the 2 that I made at first, but then when I got this die in, I decided I had to make these bows as well. They're just gorgeous and I love them. So they're all getting 4 bows from me. Then we have our die cuts. I tried to think outside the box with some of the packaging, you know, with like the pizza box and the acetate lid box for the memory dex card. So for this, I made this little vellum pouch using a pattern paper, and then I stitched the vellum onto the pattern paper. I made this little simple bag topper. It's just a fold over bag topper that I'm gonna clip onto the top right here with this little clip, and it says die cuts. I've used a paper ruffle, some of that mesh trim, a pink rosette, and this black and white floral piece, as well as this little butterfly I popped up with foam. And like I said, labeled it die cuts. So we had to have 10 die cuts, and my options were pretty limited, so I did do 2 of these. I always cut my die cuts out of 110-pound cardstock first, so that they're on a nice sturdy base. They can be used as an embellishment or whatever they so choose to do. I did pop the middle piece up on foam to give it some dimension. I made 2 of these swans. This was a die that I had in my stash and thought it would be fun to use for the Maggie home swap. We've got 2 of these gardening cans. This is a die from KS Craft. And then we've got the Scrap Diva bows. I made 2 of the large ones and 2 of the small ones. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 die cuts. And, you know, doing all of this 3 times was no easy feat, but I managed to do it. So there we go. There's the die cuts. My first set of embellishments are these rosettes. Let me take them out of the bag so you can see them a little. Well, first let's look at the bag topper. I used my favorite KS Craft bag topper, this paper ruffle, some little cardstock stickers, this butterfly that was gifted to me in a swap from Leslie, who is Labor of Love. She also made these flowers that I popped on here, and then we've got some white mesh in the background. This bag topper is on with removable adhesive dots, but they should still be able to take it off if they're careful. And then here are my rosettes. We've got this one here, and we've got this one here. Instead of using a backing paper, I totally scrap lifted this idea from I can't remember who it was, but I saw it on Craft Purges, one of her carnival swap reveals. I just took 2 pieces of acetate and sewed them together and then filled it with sequins, so it's a nice big sequin shaker background. And then the removable adhesive dots will come right off, and then you can hopefully reuse this backing shaker for something. That would be fun, right? So there are the rosettes. They are layered to perfection. Well, in my opinion anyways. Super cute. Not to toot my own horn, but you know. Let me show you well, they're pretty much the same. All the rosettes are pretty much the same, so I don't have to show you all 3 sets. And then for my second set of embellishments, we've got these beautiful shaker swans. I just got this die in from Scrap Diva Designs, and I think they turned out super duper cute. I used my 5mm foam to make the shakers. I cut the crown out of gold, the wing I cut out of gold, and this white shimmer paper that I chose to go with. I don't know if you can see this shimmer on the paper or not, but I got it at Hobby Lobby. And then we have the little orange beak and the black eyelash eye, and I just used a like white shaker balls, some white glitter sequins, and some of that white with the pink holographic shimmer sequins inside of them. And then I made this very simple bag topper that is just clipped on here like so. Again, this is a KS Craft bag topper. I did sew around it. There's pink mesh back here, and then I embellished it with this little butterfly embellishment that I made just for these bag toppers. As for our $5 gift, I made this little envelope here to house it, and this is a KS Craft die as well. I love this envelope die, and this is what I am gifting them. It is the new bow die set from KS Craft. So each Larissa and the recipients get that die set, and because I had a ton of these puffy stickers, I am gifting each one some of the Garden Party puffy stickers. So that does it for the requirements, but like I said, everything on the outside of this thing is extras. So let me just show you what I've done. So in each box is made the same way with the same pattern paper and the acetate window, and then they each have this bow on top. In the first little box, I've made some paper ruffles from the different pattern papers in the collection. There's just 4 of them in each of the boxes. I did use some shred to you know, make the boxes seem more full. In this box, I've made these butterfly bow embellishments. This is also a KS Craft die. I used some pink foil, gold foil, and then the 2 of the pattern papers from Garden Party. So each person gets 2 of those. Ooh, it looks like we lost a bead. I'm gonna have to put that back in the trinket box. In this box, we've got 2 mini rosettes made from one of the pattern papers. No, we've got 4 mini rosettes made from the pattern papers in the collection. We've got 2 pink and 2 mint green gingham style pattern papers. Then in here we've got some of those, the same bows that I did the die cuts for, I did make into shakers. So there are 2 bow shakers in this one. And then I believe we got 2 more boxes. in this box, I've made some of these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. I used a pink shimmer cardstock from Michaels, and this is a die from Scrap Diva that comes in the embellishment book box set. Love, love, love these flowers. Love how they came out. I used the gold stamen centers, and then a gold little starburst gem in the center, so that each person gets 4 of those flowers. And then last but not least, I have made some fabric bows out of this beautiful pink ribbon from, it's actually from Dollar Tree, but I think they turned out super cute. So there are 2 fabric bows in each of those boxes. And that is everything, guys. Like I said, I'm super nervous about this swap, and I hope that everyone likes it. I hope that it meets the standards, because like I said, there are some absolutely incredible crafters in this swap, and like I said, I'm nervous. But I at the end of the day, I do know that I put my heart and soul into it, and I'm happy with how it came out, and I just really hope everyone else loves it too. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and I'll get back to you. Other than that, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye.